Mackey Motors in Lake City is the place to find new and certified used vehicles, along with a knowledgeable and helpful sales staff. Find new roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City.
Mackey Motors post-game show, Find New Roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City. Jeff Blankman joined right now by Quentin Culbertson from the Coon Bayard Crusaders. They fall here tonight 5-4 to Grundy Center. Quentin, you got the start on the hill. Struggled a little bit maybe in that first inning, but when did you feel like you started kind of getting in that rhythm and settled in?
Definitely the second inning. I got all my pitches working, fastball, changeup, curveball. And when I become a three-pitch pitcher, like Coach Waddle says, I'm a better pitcher. So the first inning, I kind of relied on my fastball, and I got hurt. As you can see, they scored 4 runs. So I got to come out there early and throw it with all my pitches. And I thought I tried my best. And the second inning, I definitely got out there and I started working my pitches more.
How frustrating was it though in that first inning? Because besides the Gordon hit, the double that scored 3, nothing was hard hit. It was some infield singles, some dribblers that got through. So it wasn't like they were hitting you all over the ballpark as you were trying to kind of get into that rhythm.
That's baseball, and we love baseball for that reason, though, because it could be our turn when we smack a ball and it barely gets over the first baseman's head. For example, the year we went to state, it was a little bunt, and the kid sent it over first base. So it's baseball, and I can't get too frustrated over it. I put in the work and I put in the time, so you got to live with it at the end of the day.
How good did that breaking ball become for you later on in the game? I thought it was looking really sharp. You looked like you had them guys buckled quite a few times.
Yeah, like Coach says, the get it over curveball is definitely something I did have at the beginning of the game and even early in the counts. And I started getting in after I worked on it a little bit. And so it definitely developed later on. And it was nice to be able to set up guys with the curveball and then go back to the fastball. So.
What was the atmosphere like in the dugout after that first inning? Because you guys came up, kind of struggled there in the first. I think maybe still a little shell shock from the 4 runs they got, but looked like the second inning, especially coming into the dugout to bat in the bottom of the second, that the energy level for you guys, the focus for you guys was different. Like you all of a sudden said, okay, now it's time to play Crusader baseball a little bit.
Yeah, it wasn't just our seniors either that contributed to the energy and told guys to get going. It was even the freshmen to the sophomores to the juniors. They really did their job of wanting to get going, and they knew that this game wasn't over. So we did a good job battling back. So.
Got the run there in the third, got 3 runs there in that third inning. Easton Hayes started it here tonight. He had a really nice night at the plate. What did you see from the offense there in that third inning, and how much confidence did that give you going back out?
As you can see, that's probably when I got, started throwing more strikes, because I knew that our guys were able to go out there and pound it. And congrats to Easton and Lance and all those guys. They've had great years this year, so they need to keep working, and next year they're going to be a threat. So.
With the offense you guys had, you knew they didn't come in scoring a lot of runs, but you knew you guys did, even being down early. How much confidence did you have and this team have that you guys could come back and get a chance to win this one?
We've scored bunches of runs in innings, 15 runs, 10 runs. So we knew that at any moment we were just a ticking time bomb ready to go off. So, it's baseball though. So.
7th inning, you knew the pitch count probably was getting close. We kept seeing Coach Waddle getting together with Coach Brown over there in between innings, and we figured it was them trying to make sure that everybody had the correct pitch counts and stuff. So what was your mindset going out there in the 7th?
Every pitch matters. Every pitch matters. Change up fastball, you got to get it, you got to locate it, you got to do your job. It's, you don't want to, I don't know how to say this, but you don't want to force it, but you got to in that moment of time anyway. So.
Hate to bring it up, how frustrated it was to have to leave the mound going through 6 2/3.
It sucks, but you know what? It's baseball. I've practiced, I put in the time, and we gave it to Josh. He did his job, he got the out. So, good job to Josh anyway. So.
What did you see from Josh on the hill? That strikeout had to be huge.
It was huge. As a senior, he used to have his ups and downs, and I thought he really had a good moment in that time. If he would have came back and won, he definitely would have been the biggest part of that. Josh got it going on offense maybe, and then the defensive stop. So,
take us through the bottom of the 7th inning. You guys got some runners on, tying run at second, winning run over there at first base. Still had only the 1 out. So what was it like in the dugout? What was the conversation like?
1 hit, 1 bunt, whatever it is, stolen base, pass ball. Huge backstop here, and one of those plays. Baseball is weird. You never know. So I thought we were 1 swing away from putting us in this ball game.
Quentin, you wrap up your senior season. You guys go 24-9, ranked a good portion of the season. A great year for you, a great year for this team as well. What are some of the memories you're going to take away from this year?
Probably the way we fought back some adversity. We lost early in the season to Arweva, and then the next day we came back and we were ready to play. We weren't hanging our heads. We were ready to play baseball. And probably beating Cam at our place was also really big, being undefeated at home. the way we carried energy through every game, it was really cool. It was really special to be a part of this team. So,
well, Quentin, I tell you what, it's always fun to talk to you, man. I appreciate it. You're so knowledgeable about the game, and you love this game so much. So I appreciate you coming over and chatting with us here tonight.
Yep, thank you, Jeff.
You bet. Quentin Culbertson again with the Coon Bayard Crusaders.